Hello, God bless you and welcome again to my channel. I want to pass across a quick word and I wanted to share this message with people. Before you pick up your phone to chat or to talk with your ex, the person you used to date or the person you used to court or the person you used to be with, I want you to ask yourself a question. You need to ask yourself a question. Like, before you answer that call or call the person that you used to date, ask yourself a question. Why did I leave this person in the first place? I want you to ask that question before you start speaking with the person or chatting the person or replying the person, your ex. Ask yourself, why did I leave this person in the first place? I believe that the relationship or the courtship didn't work out for a reason, right? There's a reason it didn't work out. Now you need to ask yourself, it's wisdom to ask questions. Why did it not work out? What happened? Why did I withdraw from this person? You need to ask yourself that question. Now, the reason I want to make this video, which I wanted to share with people, is that I think it's senseless. I think it's very senseless for somebody to be in a relationship or you are married and you still maintain a communication with your ex. I think I'm trying not to use the wrong word, I think it's senseless. I think it's not wise for you who is married or someone who is already cutting somebody to marry to still have a contact with your ex. It is ex because it is expired. The prefix ex, it means it's expired. It's already expired, so you should delete what is expired. For example, there are days I'll go to my fridge and I'll start checking the expiration date of everything there. I'll pick up the milk and I'll check the expiration date. I'll pick up the egg. I'll check the expiration date. I'll start picking everything in the fridge and I check the expiration date. Then those that are expired, I put them in the trash. I don't care if I've used them or not. If I have not used them, I'll still put it in the trash. I'm not going to eat that. If you eat what is expired, you know what that means. So I think you are doing yourself a harm when you are cutting somebody or you are married to somebody and you are still maintaining a communication with your ex. The reason I'm saying this is because, you see, the devil, the Bible said that Satan is a serpent and he is the smartest person on the earth. Satan is very smart. He's a very smart person. So when you are dealing with the devil, you need to understand that he's a very smart person. He has been in this game for a long time. He has been playing this game for a very long time. A long time. He's an old man. So that is why it's important that if you don't shut the back door, the serpent will enter through the back door. If you don't shut that back door and delete your ex from your contacts, you will open a door that the enemy will use to destroy your relationship and destroy your marriage. Most people, when they have issues in their marriage, that is when their ex will call them. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about this, that anytime you have issue with your spouse, that is when your ex will send you a text message? Have you ever thought about that? And this is somebody that you are not thinking about him at that time, you're not thinking about her. Suddenly, when you have a misunderstanding with your spouse, the person will send you a message. The devil knows when to come. And that is why we tell people, shut the back door. Don't drink an expired milk. You left that person for a reason. That relationship didn't work out for a reason. All right? It didn't work out for a reason. There's something I used to practice, when I was dating. Anytime I break up with somebody, I will write somewhere, this is why I broke up with this person. I will write it somewhere and I will save it. And I'll forgive whatever, I'm not that I'm angry with the person. I'm not angry with the person. I'm not being bitter with the person. No. But I will write somewhere, this is why I broke up with this person, and I will keep it. Now, later, if the enemy is trying to bring that person back to my mind, I will go to where I saved that word. This is why I broke up. And I will read why I broke up. it gives me the confidence never to stay in contact. If you still have the contacts of your ex on your phone, you are still following the person on Facebook, on social media, maybe you are opening a door for the enemy. You must well criticize and condemn this video, but I can tell you, you are opening a door for the devil. And what the enemy will do with that door you are opening, what the devil can do with that opening right there, you may not believe it. You used to date somebody, probably you have an emotional connection with this person, sexual connection with this person. Probably the person wanted to marry you before and it didn't work out, and you were sexually and emotionally connected. When you break up with the person, it's wisdom for you to stay off. It's wisdom for you to totally stay off. Totally. Go as far as breaking the soul tie. Delete the person's number on your phone. Delete the person on your social media, because the enemy can use that. The enemy can manipulate that. That little opening can be manipulated. You see that little opening? It can be manipulated. You got to be wise and smarter than the serpent. The devil is a master in his game. He has been playing this game for a long time. You are talking about somebody who deceived almost half of the angels in heaven. Almost half of the angels in heaven, and took them and left heaven. That's the man you are dealing with. You are dealing with somebody who deceived almost half of the angels and left with them. They became demons on the earth. Angels left heaven because of him. So you got to be smart. All right? The Bible said something. He that breaketh an hedge, the snake will bite. So if you break something that you're supposed to protect, if you don't build that boundary, you mess up your marriage, you mess up your relationship, and sometimes you cannot explain it. If you don't want to explain things, stay off. Because you will try to explain and your spouse will say, I don't understand what you're saying. You said this person was your ex, so why are you keeping in touch with him? Why are you still talking with her? She's your ex. So why is this person in our marriage? Why is your ex visiting us? Why is your ex inviting you somewhere to meet you? Why? You say he's your ex. So the person shouldn't be in your life. The person shouldn't be calling you. This is a person that broke up with you, didn't marry you, and you still have the guts to pick your phone and talk with the person from your husband's house or from your marriage. You're talking with somebody you broke up with. You had an emotional connection, sexual connection with this person, and it didn't work out, and this person is trying to come back to you. Now you are married. Now that you want to settle down, now that you are courting, now that you are engaged, now that you have children, now that you are trying to settle down and enjoy your marriage, someone in the past that broke up with you is trying to stay in connection with you. You are joking. You are messing with the serpent, and you don't play with serpent. You see how people play with dog? You don't play with snake. You don't play with snake. I don't care how nice the person is. I honestly don't care how nice the person is. All right? As long as this person used to have an emotional and sexual connection with you and it didn't work out, you need to stay off. Delete. Stay off. Because if you don't do that, the day you will have issue with your spouse, that is when the devil will traffic in that area, manipulate that thing. It will amaze you, because some people, they always compare their spouse with their ex. When they are making love with their spouse, they are comparing their spouse with their ex. That is why I preach purity. I preach purity not just because the Bible condemns premarital sex or extramarital sex, but because of your mind. You want to be sane. You want to clear your mind. You don't want to enter marriage and you have somebody else in your mind. You are remembering how your ex was treating you. He treats you better than your husband. She takes good care of you. They know how to make love, and your spouse doesn't know how to make love. Oh, I wish I could go back to my ex. Oh, I wish I was with this person. Now, you need to understand this. Comparing your spouse with your ex is dangerous. And some people go as far as actually telling their spouse, oh, when I was with that other guy, he buys me a gift. When I was with that other girl, she cooks for me. And this is something you are telling your husband or your wife. You are killing your marriage. You are destroying your marriage by comparing your ex with your spouse. It's dangerous. If somebody is an ex, it means the milk is expired. Delete it from your phone. Delete the person from your social media, so you don't destroy your marriage. The devil knows how to bring your ex back into your marriage. It will amaze you what your ex will do to your marriage. The devil can mess up your relationship, your courtship. He will destroy it because you left somebody you called an ex, and you have not cared to sit down and ask yourself, why did I leave this person? You need to ask yourself, I left this person for a reason. There's something that happened, and we broke up because something happened. You could have married the person, but you broke up with the person because something happened. There was something that happened, and you left the person. Now you want to marry, or now you are married. The devil is trying to bring the person back to you. Use your mind. You need to use your senses and ask yourself question. This person I left him for a reason. I left her for a reason. Why am I trying to keep in contact with this person I left? Why? And you think the devil is not trying to mess up your mind or destroy your life. All right? You need to think and protect your marriage. Protect your marriage. Build boundaries and protect your marriage. Don't play with snake. Don't play with snake.